Trigger warning. I'm going to cuss in this video. I'm going to be a little bit controversial in this video. And I'm going to probably ruffle a few feathers. But that's all right. Life is short. And that's how the ball rolls. So, we often talk about the dating market. We often talk about how many bad women we have out here. How little hope there is. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. The only chance men have at even attempting to fix the dating market is to unify. There's no unity among men when it comes to what's acceptable and what's not acceptable with our women. And the internet, social media, has let that run amok. Throughout history, you can look throughout any time in history, and it seemed like men were very unified. We all spoke the same language on what was acceptable and what was not acceptable. But now, the gaslighting, the propaganda has led men to believe they are not allowed to speak up and say what's right and what's wrong, even though they all know what's right and what's wrong. And that very thing that the gaslighting tells you to do or not do is the very thing that makes these women unconsciously lack respect for you. As men, we need to agree that when you see a fucking whore, you call her a fucking whore. My neighbors probably think I'm crazy right now. They're like, what's this guy doing? Sitting here at 5 o'clock in the morning screaming, effing whore. Isn't that an amazing life? Where was I? When you see that, you call it that, right? As men, we need to tell our fellow men, stop rewarding the bad behavior. Stop giving attention. Stop giving validation and, God forbid, money to women that don't deserve it. Because as much as you guys want to complain about bad women and trashy women and bad behavior, you're still promoting that same shitty music. You're still promoting the corn industry. You're still promoting the movies and television and the over-sexualized this and the innuendos and the vulgar jokes. You're all promoting that stuff, yet you complain when you have bad women. Women are followers. Women are followers. Women are not leaders. Men are leaders. Women are following your lead for the most part. Women are following the lead of the trashy culture and the trashy industries that you guys support. You still support. We have a fraction of men like myself and many others that talk about this stuff. We have a good portion of men that actually accept it and promote it. And we have a huge portion of men in the middle that say one thing and do another with the blurry gray area that they operate in. And that's what needs to stop. There needs to be unity among men on what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. You need to turn your back on the gaslighting and propaganda. Stop being afraid to lose these shitty women in your life when you call a spade a spade. All right? Stop it. Tell your fellow man you're not subscribing to the OF bullshit anymore. Stop it. Let that industry dry up like a desert. Stop it. Let it rot like an apple left out in the open for 6 months. An organic apple, because a non-organic apple will probably last 100 years with all the chemicals and pesticides they put on them. Sorry, I digress. I'm going on another tangent. Where was I? Again, men have to unify. If we don't, you guys, we don't have a chance. Some of you already say we don't have a chance, but I call bullshit on that. Because like I've said 1,000 times, women are followers. They're just following the shitty pop culture that rewards their bad behavior. Trust me when I say it rewards their bad behavior. And it rewards them with likes, with follows, with attention, validation, and comments of admiration and respect. And again, it goes back to mainly the gaslighting. You guys allow it in the workplace. You allow it in your schools. You allow it everywhere. I'm not saying it's easy because with the woke cancel culture, it's definitely an uphill battle. But it's the only chance we have. As men, the only chance we have is unifying or fighting to unify. Telling your fellow man, holding them accountable, or completely cutting ties with them if they refuse to get on track with this. Get on board. Right now, we have a society full of women who lead with their sexuality. Their sexuality is their currency. It is their lifeline. It's their oxygen. It's their blood. It's everything that keeps them alive. It's their sexuality. The smartphone has done that. Social media has done that. And men are the buyers. Trust me when I say we are the customers. We are the ones responsible for this. Men are. Men are the ones responsible for this shitty dating market. And I know that's tough to hear, and a lot of you don't want to hear that, but I'm telling you the truth. Because if men would unify and say, you're a piece of shit, get away from me, you're not worth dating, you're certainly not worth marrying, and you're not worth looking at in general, they would shape up real quick. They would. Most of them would. The most toxic of toxic wouldn't, and who cares about them anyways, because none of us should want to date them or sleep with them or be around them anyway. Capiche? Do you agree? Are we on the same page? So I don't know if it's going to be like making, discussion forums or making communities where we all talk and remind each other and support each other to be strong. I don't know what it is. Do we need to support each other with a brotherhood of staying away from the corn industry and staying away from these shitty IG pages and not putting up with your girlfriend's bad behavior? If she says something disgusting that shows you she's been watching garbage corn movies or vulgar this, vulgar that, are you going to be strong enough to break up with that girl or turn your back on that girl? Are you going to be strong enough to say, I don't want a woman with a mouth like a trucker. I don't want a woman that makes gross, size queen jokes. I don't want a woman that recites trashy, vulgar, masculine lyrics and music. I don't want a woman that's a beer drinking sports addict that wears her Nick Bosa jersey and fantasizes about other men. You know what I mean? Which some of you don't agree with that, but I don't care. I'm just rambling off things like this. Men need to stop rewarding the shitty behavior, the masculine behavior, the toxic behavior, all of it. Because we are the ones responsible. We are the ones, the buck stops with us. If nobody likes them, nobody validates them, nobody gives them any attention, any respect, they're going to have to change their ways. The only reason women are ever faced with the reality of these things are when they hit the wall, right? We all talk about that when they get to be a certain age and that the SMV, the sexual market value goes away. What if you did that a lot sooner? What if you deserted these women that act this way a lot sooner and you started actually respecting women that walk, talk, and act and carry themselves in a respectful way? In fact, most of you, one big problem is you don't even see women as attractive unless they're dressed like a streetwalker anymore. You can see a woman dressed modestly with a fair amount of makeup or whatnot just to fix herself up. You can see a woman like that and she's probably invisible to you because she's not wearing something that's super revealing or makes her ass, these ass sculpting pants, or she's just teasing subtly, or, if you guys don't see that now, we've been programmed in a way to where we almost can't see modest, decent women anymore as attractive, most of us, because we've been so overstimulated by this bullshit. This bullshit that I blame for everything. We've been so overstimulated by it that we almost have to take a step back, take a deep breath, and practice finding the things that are more attractive in the women we supposedly want. Because most of you say you want one thing, but you reward another. You say you want a good, respectable Amish girl from the village that doesn't have social media. That's not where you're spending your time. That's not the girls you're trying to talk to. It's not at all. You're trying to talk to the trashy, vulgar women, and you're getting mad because those trashy, vulgar women don't want you. Wake up. Hello, McFly. Hello, McFly. Anybody home? Again, this isn't easy, you guys. This isn't easy. The discussion's not easy, and the solution certainly isn't easy. But like with many things, like I always say, we can't just lay down and die. We can complain, but we still have to try. We can go out like soldiers if we're going to lose. We're going to win or we're going to die trying. We're going to go out like soldiers. We're men. We don't quit. We're builders. We're fixers. We're not supposed to be destroyers. We build and we fix. And to fix this, we have to discuss solutions. Like I said, it's not easy. There's going to be a lot of trial and error. But as men, we need to change this narrative. We got to stop just complaining. We can still complain because there's plenty to complain about. But as we complain, let's try to talk about solutions. And one of them is going to be stop rewarding this bad behavior. And by stopping, it's going to be a long uphill battle of correcting bad behavior in the endless sea of simps. Our fellow men, our men that are sitting next to us at work, or our bros, or our friends, or our neighbors. We have to start having these tough conversations because that's the only chance we have. Hey, like this video if you did like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Till next time, guys, keep your head up. God bless. Be well. I'm out.